Okay. Hi, Cancer. Here's your February 2017 reading. Okay, so we all know that Valentine's Day is coming up February 14th. And I know it's a very intense month, especially for those of us who are in relationships, or for some of us who might be single. So I am definitely going to focus on some of you single people out there who are sort of wondering what's in it for me, what's going to happen this month. A number of people have said, I wish this applied to me because I'm single, not necessarily in a relationship, and I definitely hear you. So I'm gonna, these readings might be just a little bit, I tried to fall out, the High Priestess. These readings might actually be a little bit flexible, a little bit more general. Um, It'll still be a relationship reading, but it's going to focus on our attachments to love. Even if we're single, what's getting in the way of love for us? What's a part of our journey? Okay, what is it that we need to learn and understand? Okay, all right. So I'm cutting the cards. Okay, so the first card is the Fool in reverse. And the Fool is always about taking risks, new adventures, new directions. Well, no new directions, no new adventures just yet. Maybe we're a little stuck here. The next card is Temperance in reverse, and this is about having balance. Now, there are a number of cards in the major arcana where you have this balance of water. This applies to the star as well. But note that temperance has one foot on the ground, one foot in the water. It means stability, that in any situation, you're able to adapt and you're able to have that emotional balance and harmony. Nothing can get to you. So it seems as if there's a little bit of a struggle going on, a little bit of a chaotic relationship or chaotic situation we're having difficulty adjusting to. And then I have this Three of Pentacles. And threes are always wonderful numbers because they're about growth, expansion, two forces coming together to create a third. This is about learning and understanding. Sometimes for relationships, it can be about counseling, getting support, getting the help of an expert. But that's reversed as well. Then I have the shadow side reversed. And now we're talking about being under an evil influence or a negative influence that has power over us. This is what it means upright. But even if it's reversed, it means that there could still be a struggle going on. And so for the first three cards, even as I head into your present influences, I'm definitely seeing a struggle to grow and change, to find solutions in the past. And even as we head into this present situation with the shadow side, and usually this is also called the devil in the traditional Rider Waite, we're talking about being under the power. Sometimes it means addiction to something. But it can definitely signal that there's a struggle with a negative influence or a struggle with a negative situation that is oppressing us, that's keeping us down. Okay? And sometimes when it's upright, it's actually about conquering your fears and liberating yourself. So this is very meaningful, especially since that you have three major arcana. And then the next card, which will be in the center, is Strength in reverse. So these cards are really coming together, especially this strong corner, these four cards, these four major arcana cards, because Cancer, it seems as if, you know, with all the things you've got going on in your life, even if you have children or you're married or not, the strength card is reversed. Your strength is reversed. And so far, I'm just getting the feeling that you're struggling for change. You're struggling to get out from under. You feel overwhelmed. And maybe you do feel helpless. Okay. Um, so your magic's being reversed as well, especially with this infinity sign in reverse. So these are such strong cards. I think that this is going to be a very important month for you. Then now I have this Nine of Cups, which is the card of contentment. Sometimes it's about getting everything you want. When a Nine of Cups shows up, um, tarot interpretations say it's the wish card, and you will get everything you want, that a wish will be granted. It also means celebration with family, contentment with family, um, being emotionally linked to family. Your happiness is wrapped up in family. And that certainly can be the case here. And it also can be the case that even making your family happy or making someone happy or finding your own personal happiness is a struggle for you. You want to be content. You want to be happy where you are right now. It's just that there's so many other external factors that are getting in the way of that, okay? Or getting in the way of a relationship. Heading into your future, now we have the World. And this is a wonderful card because it's interesting. We have the Fool, which is usually the reset because it's number 0. It's not the first card. It's not number 1. The 0 has no value. But still, it's interesting that the Fool is about new beginnings. And then the World shows up, which is the last card in the major arcana. And this is about moving on from one cycle to another. The green man is magical. He's taken you on this journey. You've gone through this journey in your life, and now this journey is coming to a close, and now you're beginning to start a new one. Now, this doesn't mean the ending of a relationship. It doesn't mean the ending of a marriage or anything else. It does mean that things are shifting and changing to where you go to the next level. That this shift and change is bringing you into new experiences. And I think that actually could be a good thing for you, considering all the reversals that are going on here. Okay. I have the Emperor in reverse, and this is like your 6th major arcana. The Emperor is about keeping things under control. As you know, the Emperor is a ruler. He keeps things under control. He thinks everything is in order. There's stability. So even with this Emperor in reverse, yes, there is an element of control. It could be that control. After the World, it just seems as if maybe there's a shift to things being not as limited as they used to be. Because sometimes when you have an Emperor, it can mean someone who has authority over you. Okay? That you're under this person's authority, and it's very difficult for you to make your own plans, to be independent, to be independent outside of this authority. And sometimes it's not even a person. Sometimes this can be a situation, meaning one thing I'm thinking of is a job situation where this job didn't give you enough hours, it didn't pay you enough money, but you had to continue working this job because you had no other options. Okay. And sometimes it can actually mean issues with parents, or even a husband. Okay. And so when this is in reverse, it seems like a new struggle is beginning after the World, that maybe something happened, a new shift in a job, a new shift moving, a new shift with children that have kind of brought a relationship into a little bit of chaos here. Like the world, it's almost as if the world is warning you, all right, you're heading into a new change, you're heading into a new challenge, and things might start being a little bit different. Okay. Um, yeah. So the next card is a Nine of Pentacles. And this is a wonderful card because 3 times 3, you see this 3 of Pentacles, is 9. So nines are very special numbers as well because one, you have this 9 of Cups, and then you have this 9 of Pentacles, which is a wonderful card about prosperity and happiness. And nines are all about ends of cycles. Okay. It means that you've reached the peak, that you finally have gone from the 3 of Pentacles, you've gone through all these numbers from 1 to 9, and you are finally having that success or accomplishment that you want. And I don't know why I keep thinking of a job situation, but these last 3 cards in your future are definitely telling me that maybe you're getting out from under, maybe you're making a new change, maybe you're changing your role in this situation or relationship, and then finally you come out from under and you're able to achieve success and prosperity on your own. And I definitely see that because this 9 of Pentacles, excuse me, this 9 of Pentacles is also under the 9 of Cups. So lots of struggle and change. And you have 6 major arcana cards out of the 9. And that's definitely a very, very strong energy. That's definitely telling me about some very important changes. And maybe you came through some roadblocks in a relationship where maybe you didn't get along with your partner, or maybe there needed to be a lot of changes and adjustments and compromises that you two were not able to get through. But it sounds like, and it feels like, near the end, you managed to work it all out. Okay, so whatever changes or chaos is going on in your life right now, Cancer, I kind of feel through my intuition from the message of the tarot that this struggle, and you might have even felt like giving up, like, am I always going to feel this way? No, you won't. You're actually going to come out on your feet. You're going to come out on top. And I think everything is going to adjust. Okay? You're going to be able to adjust. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a very important transformation for you. Okay, so your outcome card is a Page of Swords. Now, keep in mind this was reversed, but it does mean seeking out truth and getting clarity. And so when it is reversed, it doesn't mean that we're still not seeking truth. Sometimes the Page of Swords is about a delay, that you're getting a message of some type. Maybe there's a message you're waiting for, or an important communication that you need. So why is this Page of Swords reversed showing up after this wonderful 9 of Pentacles? I think that it could lead to something, a little bit of tension with these changes. It can also mean not being someone making a decision that kind of throws everything off balance. But more importantly, it's about communication, being able to communicate with clarity, and being able to communicate where two people both have understanding. So there might be some communication issues coming up. Maybe there's a message that you're waiting for that doesn't come. Maybe there's, how can I say it? There could be an important discussion that kind of goes the wrong way. But I feel that with all of this chaos and then the world just like, okay, we're moving on, then I get this Emperor in reverse, a reversal of authority, a reversal of order. Then I get a Nine of Pentacles, which is about contentment and family. But maybe the things that you're trying to do here, being content and keeping things happy. Remember what I said about the Strength card. Sometimes I feel Cancer, especially seeing that these cups are your energy, and there's sort of like a loose association with this Temperance card. It's not necessarily your card or your sign, but I do kind of feel that you're trying to find balance and happiness in the midst of a lot of chaos in your life. And sometimes I think you might give too much, which is why I think this Strength card is reversed next to the Nine of Cups. Because the Nine of Cups is always about, once again, feeling happy with your family and being content with what you have and your surroundings and the people who surround you. And so these two nines are very strong. I think that some of you Cancers might actually have a very wonderful life, but there are some changes that you're trying to adjust to. And there are things going on that are bringing big changes in your life. So when you see this Page of Swords, I think it's just merely saying, you know, there will still be some things to work out, but your foundation for happiness emotionally and in the material world are still there. Okay? Communication with someone might be a little wonky still, but you're going to get past it. Okay? So, yeah, very interesting spread, Cancer. And for some reason, a number of the readings that I've done so far, lots of huge major arcana cards just coming straight out the gate. 6 cards, 5 cards, sometimes even 7 cards. And so I think this is very interesting that there could be a few of you who are going through some major transformations and changes in the future. Okay? So that's what I see for you, Cancer. And also, I want to tell you that my February special for readings, I'm giving a relationship energy reading for $15. It's a new video reading. So you might want to check out my online appointment book and consider getting a reading. I think a lot of you who've contacted me have wanted to focus on what's going on between you and another person. Or a number of times I get, oh, I'm not attached to anyone, I'm alone, but I just want to know if love is going to be coming into my life. So that's why I'm offering those relationship energy readings to see where is love in your life. What is your relationship to having love in your life, even if it's not to a particular person. So I want to encourage you to go ahead and check that out. And as usual, I want to thank everyone for your support. Thank you for all your wonderful questions and comments, and for those of you who took advantage of the special. I look forward to reading for more people and more of you. So I hope you're having a wonderful year so far. I will see you around on YouTube, and I hope to talk to you soon.